Welcome to the Wellness Help Desk with your host, Nikkei, certified wellness coach and personal trainer. A wellness podcast focused on providing practical tips on how to curate a healthy lifestyle uniquely for you, where we discuss wellness hot topics with expert guests and have real candid conversations. It's the one-stop shop you need to get the help you've been looking for. Let's dive in. Welcome to the Wellness Help Desk. I'm your host, Nikkei, and this is episode 51. Today, I want to talk about the very thing that all of my eldest daughter clients have had in common that has transformed their health, money, and relationships. Now, I've been coaching eldest daughters for over 2 years, and so when I started to look at the common theme that ran between all of them that helped them to achieve the success and the improvement in these areas of their health, money, and relationships, this was the one thing that I found. Now, these were high-achieving women that I was working with. They were women who were showing up for their families, their friends, their partner, and had amazing success within their careers. Yet, in the midst of having all of these great achievements and balancing all the things that they were with the different relationships in their lives, they realized that they were self-sacrificing their own self-care, their own mental and physical health, and their own dreams by trying to be there for everyone, by trying to continue to show up in every area of their life, in every relationship with excellence. And instead of accepting that, this is the thing that they all had in common. They actually believed that they deserved better, and they asked for help. So I want to first talk about the fact that they believed they deserved better. And this is something that I feel like if you tend to be the caregiver, the person who shows up for everyone, who self-sacrifices, who always says yes, when it comes to yourself, most times you don't believe you deserve better. There's a reason why you give for everyone, but when it comes to yourself, you seem to always have a quote unquote valid excuse for why you can't do the same for yourself. And there was another part of them believing that they deserve better. They actually asked for help. And this is where I walked into their lives as their coach, because they realized that, well, if I did believe that I deserve better, I would have done that for myself. But clearly, I need help in order to learn how to make that happen in my life. And so I taught them how to use 4 evidence-based eldest daughter skills in combination with the strengths that they already naturally had as an individual, as an eldest daughter, to transform their health, their money, and the relationships in their life without sacrificing themselves in the process. And because of that, they saw so many wins, from hitting their exercise goal, arguing less with their partner, even growing their private practice, ending the workday when they said that they would, spending more time with their friends during the weekday, not just on the weekend, investing in the stock market, having more quality time with their partner, staying consistent with their nutrition goals, and so much more. And I'm not surprised that their belief that they deserve better and using the framework that I taught them worked, because I used it on myself, right? There was a time in my life where I too didn't actually believe that I deserved better. And this belief of me believing that grew in 2021. When I lived in a new city where I didn't know anyone, in a city I didn't want to be, but had to in order to show up for my mom. And I remember in this season, I was so low, I was so depressed, and I was battling a lot of self-harm thoughts during the season of my life. And I didn't have friends in this new city, and all my friends are carrying on with their life of being married or having kids and buying houses and just, carrying on with life as you do. And so I felt like it hit me where, why does it feel like I'm always the one giving up something? Why am I always the one self-sacrificing everything to do quote unquote the right thing or be there for someone? It left me feeling frustrated. It left me feeling really angry. That frustration and anger really drove me deeper and deeper into a really dark place. I became resentful towards certain relationships in my life, very bitter. And it wasn't until one day, I remember so clearly, I was laying in my bed just feeling so overwhelmed and overtaken with just like heaviness and burden that this is my forever. This isn't worth it. And a little still voice just asked me, you can either take this and be bitter, or you can take it and be better. And I feel like that question really changed everything for me. It's when I decided to start believing and fighting for the belief that no, I do deserve better. I do deserve to pursue my dreams. I do deserve to prioritize my mental and physical health. I do deserve to speak up and vocalize how I feel about things. I do deserve to say no to things that I don't want to do. And once I started utilizing those same evidence-based skills that I teach my clients and implementing them in a way that worked for me in tandem with nurturing the belief that I deserve better, things started to shift. Like, it was the most radical thing. Not only did I start my first relationship, but I also accepted a job promotion when it was offered to me that gave me literally, I kid you not, a 5-figure salary bump. I accepted help from a couple at church who wanted to help my sister and I with my mom's care. I pursued being a digital nomad and spent over a month in the UK catching up and spending time with family that I'd never get to see and hadn't seen in a long time, and so many other things. And this all came from me nurturing the belief that I deserve better and using the 4 evidence-based skills that I teach my clients. And I'm still continuing to use that same framework I teach them in my life today. And right now, that focus, I deserve better, I'm putting towards my financial goals, my financial health, and I'm already seeing wins that I never thought I would see in such a short amount of time. So you're the eldest daughter. Of course you can build the life you desire for yourself and still show up for the people you love. You already have the strengths available to you as the eldest daughter to create a life that you want. You already have the capability to love on the people in your life, show up for them in the way that you want, while also nurturing your own belief that you too deserve better. And in one-on-one coaching, I help you do exactly that in months, not years. I teach you the 4 evidence-based eldest daughter skills. We use the strengths you already have to your advantage, and I teach you how to cultivate your own belief that you deserve better. You can click the link down in the show notes to schedule a free consultation call to learn more about one-on-one coaching. And I hope that just from hearing how my clients and myself have been able to use just simple strategies and belief that we deserve better to change our lives inspires you to do the same for yourself. I'll catch you on the next episode. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for listening in. If you enjoyed the episode today, head over and leave me a review. This helps others find the podcast and be one step closer to curating their healthy lifestyle. Come connect with me over on Instagram at Nikkei_Lamodi. And if social isn't your thing, join my beautiful newsletter community via the link in the show notes. To learn more about exclusive one-on-one wellness coaching, head over to rndaywellness.com. As always, remember to give yourself grace.